Welcome back, YouTube Lawe. I'm back again with another video, and today we have a very interesting guest. You can see that by his appearance, the type of style, we might be sitting with an artist, but I'm gonna let himself, um, yeah, man, introduce yourself, bro. What's up?
Thank you, thank you. It's EK. I want to talk about happiness,
Sure.
but the one thing that can ruin happiness. Take a situation whereby you're now 50 and the house that you had spent about 20 years building,
Mm,
you've lost it. You've lost all your cars, you've lost all the businesses, your money, you've lost friends, you've lost people, maybe rock bottom.
mm,
All because of one person you vowed to love
mm,
on what you thought was gonna be a very special wedding day.
mm,
All because of one person you decided to love. Deciding who you love is uh, is more impactful than people think. Not only because once you love, once you decide to fully love someone, you get lost. Not only because of that, but
mm,
because who the, you love, who you choose to love, or let yourself love from day one, is going to have an impact on who you decide to love on day two.
mm.
Who you decide to love on day three is going to be impacted by who you decide to love day one and on day two. And
Sure.
you can assume that who you decide to love on day 10 is going to be impacted by day one, two, three, four,
Mm,
all the way up to 9. It's going to have a big impact. So the wedding day, uh, being at a young age, it seems too ridiculous to prepare for who you're gonna get married to,
mm,
but you should. I mean, if I had been wise since I was like what 10,
mm,
I would have been I would have been preparing that, writing down every person I love, why I love them, and why I didn't love about them, so that I know exactly what I do want when I get to the day that I'm supposed to decide the one I'm supposed to love forever.
mm,
Um, it's not also all about money. It's not all about um, knowing who you love so that you don't lose your house. Like I said, it's also because whoever you're gonna get married to is at least gonna be part of your 20 years, part of at least 20 years of your life. So maybe that could be like up to like 30 to 50. It's also gonna influence majorly the kids you're gonna have.
mm,
You know, if you're like the average Joe and you do want to have kids, it's gonna
mm,
have a very big impact on that. It's gonna have a very big impact on the type of friends you're gonna build through your life,
mm,
and you know this period, like like this 30 to 50 or 22 to 50. It's also the prime time for anyone to make a lot of money,
mm,
and whoever you're gonna be sleeping with, whatever wife or slut you're gonna have
mm,
at your home is gonna have a very big influence on that. And I am I am a bit saddened when I see any young friend of mine or any young person I know, and they, when I ask them what kind of guy or girl do you like,
Mm.
and then they say, I don't really know. I
Mm.
don't know. You should know. You should know
Mm.
more than people think. I mean, there are many people depressed in marriages, having relationships that they don't like, and I won't even talk about abusive relationships because
Mm.
it's not what it's about. But people, especially at a young age, they really should. You know, I think that the statement you should experiment with people. I think that one of the problems why it has been it's being pushed away by people is because that term you should experiment is more of being used in a gay manner. Like it's more of being used like for gay things. Like, oh, you should experiment, meaning you should experiment. Okay, if you're a girl, meaning you should experiment with another girl.
Mm.
It's being used way too much on that side. That people do not use it anymore on what actually matters. You should experiment a lot with different types of people,
Mm.
although not a misguided experiment, but
Mm.
a
Not a.
experimenting while noting down what you do like,
Mm.
and learning learning accepting what you did regret, because it's so easy for anyone once they've had a bad relationship for them to not want to uh, ad- well, while they're still in the relationship, it's so easy for them to not admit to themselves that they regret being in this relationship because they just they just want to feel good about themselves. But it's very important to accept when you do regret something, to accept when you have done something bad, to accept when you have led yourself into a situation that is not fruitful for you, it's not what you desire. Important, a very important thing. Dating, dating, dating. You know what dating is? Dating is, of course,
Mm.
before marriage, whatever. Dating, just have real dating could prove to be one of the biggest wastes of your life.
Mm.
Biggest, especially if you're on a budget. I remember one of the best friends I've had in my life. I remember him telling me one day he told me that my bro is taking his girl on a cruise to a place called Caribbean Zimbabwe, right? So
Mm.
it's a tourist attraction, very big, very expensive, right? He
Mm.
took the girl there. Of course, you can imagine,
Mm.
beautiful weekend. A week later, he says they broke up.
Yeah.
Says they broke up, and you know how, of course, guys always talk about what they experienced, about what they're angry about the regrets, whatever. Yeah,
Mm.
and then he also said that his bro was now complaining about all the money wasted.
Mm.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But of course, I mean, that happens to almost every guy dating, right? Spend money, uh, God forbid she cheats. But you spend money, you do stuff. I mean, it's not just money, time, emotions, whatever, and then later on she could end up not being attracted to you anymore. You could do something she doesn't like, whatever,
Mm.
and then it's over. So I would not recommend dating. I would recommend um, I don't know what to call it, but the that situationship or that period that you're in before you decide to call each other girlfriend and
Mm,
boyfriend. I mean, I wish, honestly, I wish everyone could stay in that period, not take things so seriously, and only call it um, girlfriend and boyfriend, whatever, when you are sure you want to marry this person.
mm,
When you're sure, when you have to, and being sure is not just a feeling of, oh, I know she's the one. No, no. When you're sure, you talk about it to everyone you know. Everyone you know, you assess everything, you check everything you know about her. You know her past. If you
mm.
marry someone, you have to know their past. You have to know if she was a hoe before, because you know what they say, right? Um, once she's from this, I think it's once she's from the streets, she's always gonna belong to the streets,
Mm.
and it won't change. It won't change. Um, it won't change, especially if she's pretty. It won't change.
Yo,
It's always
baddies
the
in the
same. It's always
night.
the same, and it'll come to bite you in the back. Maybe after like 5 years, and yeah, you're gonna be mad about it.
Yeah.
So stay in that period, especially if, I mean, definitely for a guy, if you are younger than 25, there's no way you are thinking about getting married. So to me, any guy 22, 21, he says he's got a girlfriend and he's taking her out and doing all that stuff. I mean, if you're looking to waste your money and your time, um, then go for it.
Yeah.
And somehow, I really believe that the music artists, for example, Future, right?
Mm.
Who obviously, you know what he
Yeah.
talks about in his
Sure,
songs,
sure,
right?
sure, sure.
Future, um, uh, Drake, Brent Faz,
Yeah, all these
they
niggas.
they the way they talk about is about, uh, you know, like, I have this goal, move on to the next one, move
Mm.
on to the next one, move on to the next one, and never stick to one,
Mm.
never fuck it twice. I think that is beautiful advice.
Mm.
Beautiful. Although Future has way too many baby mamas, he has 12.
Jesus. I didn't
Yeah,
even know.
he had 12 kids, 12 different moms.
Damn. That's not even the craziest thing I've heard about Future.
Nah, he does it way too much. But I think with these guys, obviously, if you have the money, you don't care, because you know, nah, I have a
Yeah.
kid. I'll just start that should be taken care of.
Mm.
Yeah, some women could trap you as well. They could make you make you get the pregnant. You know, like, say, like, I've taken pills and not.
For sure.
They talk about not being attached. Not being attached, it will allow you to grow. There's a lot of wise things that you would you would hear in those songs. You also cannot tell a girl that you listen to. I mean, you also cannot have a discussion,
Mm.
this kind of discussion, to your girlfriend or to another girl, because of course she's gonna tell you that, nah, this music is gonna make you do bad stuff.
Sure.
It's
Yeah,
it's,
yeah,
it's quite
yeah.
obvious, because she's trying to have you treat her well,
Mm.
treat her like a queen, right?
Yeah,
It's
gotta.
what almost every girl wants.
That's a dating scene and all that lovey-dovey
It's what
stuff.
they want. They want you to. They're trapping you. They're trapping you.
Oh, you're gonna break people's hearts. Yo,
But you should listen to this music a lot. You should listen to this music a lot, and a lot of hip hop. It speaks like that.
Mm,
It's it's wise.
yeah. Okay, thank you, OG. OGEK.
Thank you too. Thank you too.
Thank you. We give thanks to the channel and your presence. Thank you for your wise words. Uh, Lovely.